scenic drive route. It's quite a nice route if you haven't tried it. When you are on this side of the world between George and Kynsna, you can try it. It's one of the many passes that were built by Thomas Bain, and there's 7 of them, so that's why it's called the 7 passes. So I'm approaching from the George side. So I'm at Karatara Road. Just went through a roadblock, but yeah, I'm in Karatara Road now, and I'm gonna enjoy this drive. I've done this a few times, but I don't think I've recorded it before. So for those of you that wanna check it out and see what it looks like, get a chance to see it now. It's not a very hectic route, as you can see. It's I'm on tar at the moment. At some point it will change to gravel, and it kind of switches between gravel and tar on the different sections. You can do it, you don't really need a 4x4 or a high clearance vehicle. You can basically do it with any vehicle, so you don't need to worry about having a 4x4 for the 7 passes. So from Karatara Road came into Barrington, and as you can see there, Karatara to the left goes to George, and Rinandal is the first one we're gonna take and start the 7 passes. As you can see, it's no longer tarred. So I haven't deflated my tires or anything like that. I've been on this road before, so I know it's a fairly well graded gravel road. You could deflate your tires if you wanted to make the ride a bit more comfortable if it's not comfortable enough for you. With my tires, I don't feel much of this, so I haven't bothered to let down my air yet. I'm gonna take it as it is for now. It's quite comfortable. If I get to a section where heavy corrugation, I might go down, but I don't think I will. Back on the tar, and this will lead us right into the next pass. Says Knysna. So that's a board with Knysna and the scenic route. If you ever wonder if you are on the right path, just look for one of those boards and you'll know you're on the right path. And as you can see, we're also going through various communities as well. So that's Tortoise country. So we're gonna stop here for a quick snack. So when you're here, check out Tortoise. It's great food. It's a lot of food. So be prepared for that. We're gonna take the Phantom Pass now. I must say there are some really nice houses up in here. There's a cyclist, so one of the things to watch out for, because some of these corners can be blind, so just need to be careful. Keep a very reasonable speed limit, so you can react if you need to. Here is an oncoming vehicle, so you can see that gives you some idea of how narrow the roads can be. I waved him on because he's in a smaller vehicle, a sedan, and so I just tried to make some room for him to pass, and that makes it easier. Here's a cyclist coming. So these are the things you need to watch out for, guys, when you're on the 7 passes, right? You need to be really alert, very much aware of your surroundings. And just respect everybody on the road, because just like you, they are trying to also enjoy the serenity of the place. Section is a little bit bumpier than the previous section we came from. It's still quite comfortable, even though I haven't let down my tires yet. There's another cyclist coming up. Really a nice place to drive. Hopefully that gives you guys some idea of what the 7 passes look like. We're in Knysna now. We just have to join the N2 again. This is the Phantom Pass. If you're going to come from the Knysna side, or if you're going to approach the 7 passes from the Knysna side. So that gives you guys some idea of the 7 passes route and what to expect on it. I didn't show a lot of other places, but there are lots of farm stalls and the like that you can pop into. So check it out when you get a second. If you're on this side of the world and you've got some time, check it out. So probably about 3 kilometers or so out of Knysna, take the R339 and
turn left.
We're gonna go through, for those not in South Africa, not familiar with South Africa, we're gonna go through a township. It's an informal settlement, and it's quite amazing what lies beyond this. This is a nice drive. This is a lovely drive through the forest. So there must have been some rain here, and the soil for gravel road, there's hardly any dust being kicked up, so must have rained. It's like these trees had to be cut. It must have been blocking the way. I'm not gonna go in here, but you should check it out. I've been there a few times. It's a short, I think it's about a kilometer walk to get to the big tree. It's a nice walk through the forest, very cool, and the tree is really impressive. It's impressively big. About 15 minutes away from our current stopover before we leave Knysna. Still going through the forest. Those are the access times: sunrise to sunset only. And if you don't have a permit and the rangers come around, you'll be liable for a fine. So let's complete the permit and then we'll go up. So the last time I was here, there was no pen. Looks like there's a pen this time around. So it appears that the book is full. That's the last sign-in date, and there is no new book. So you can see in here some people said book full, book full, book full. So I think we're going to do the same. We're going to say book full. So far I haven't engaged low range yet, and I came up here without low range as well. So I'm gonna continue. I still haven't let my tires down yet, and so we're gonna continue and see if we get to the top without having to engage low range or let down our tires. Just gonna take it slowly. You can see from the screen it's not that bad, right? It just gets a bit steep, but it's not that bad yet. It's right at the top where it gets pretty gnarly. That's most likely to allow two-way traffic, so a place to park off if somebody is on the opposite side, because as you can tell, only one vehicle can come up or down at a time. So you can see how high up we are, because we drove down all those roads down there to get to this point. This is all I can see. But luckily I've got a camera, so that helps. So I'm about to leave Spitskop View Point. There's a vehicle coming up rather. So I'm gonna wait for it to get up, and then I'm gonna leave after it gets up. This is such a beautiful view. Such a beautiful view. Okay, there it is. Right, so we're going now. The angle we're looking at. I wanted to set up the camera for this, but it's a bit of traffic up and down here, so I don't want to keep other people waiting who want to get up. So I just thought I'll just stop and show you the angle of that head. It's quite steep. Well, it's not steep, but the gradient, there's quite a bit of a gradient just after or before the last bend, depending on which direction you're traveling. So didn't deflate my tires. I didn't use low range, and I got up okay. It's fairly easy. It's a lot easier than what I remember the last time I was here about a year ago. So yeah, I suppose you can actually make it if you don't have a 4x4. You just need to get, at the moment it seems like the difficult section is just the entrance. Once you get past that rocky bit, it should be smooth sailing from there. So come check it out when you're on this side. It's a nice spot to have a picnic, take a break, enjoy the views, 360 degrees. It's awesome. So we're almost down. Just have to be patient when getting down. You know, it's a bit steep coming up in certain sections, and so going down means that you need to be extra careful, otherwise the vehicle is going to run away from you. So yes, it's easier going down, but most of the time it's the more dangerous part. So just beware of that. So then from here we're going to get back on the R339, and then I think we're going to head over to our stop for the night. So I'll see you guys there. I think there's actually a shorter route to get there. I just need to check. Actually, I think I'm just going to go the same way that Ross and David, the bikers that I met now, I'm going to go the same route, see if I can catch up with them. They left a bit earlier than I did. So yeah, let's see if so I'm going to go towards Uniondale. I came from Knysna, and my stop for tonight is going to be Storms River mouth rest come in the Chicama area. So I'm going to go towards Uniondale. So I'm going to stay on the R339 for a bit, and I think it's the R340 that I need to turn off on. Also gravel road. I think they must have filled the holes that were at the top, because it used to be pretty scary to go up after that last bend. You basically facing upwards because it's an incline, and there were huge holes there. But it looks like this time, a year later, it looks like it's been sorted out. So I'll see you guys at Storms River mouth rest come.